Okay, Fresh Baked. Well, here's a thing that I was not prepared for today. I said June gloom when I got here. This is not just June gloom. This is actual rain, and I'm not even a little bit prepared for this. I have no hat, no jacket, no umbrella, no poncho. I may have to get a poncho. It's raining, you guys. I just got off this. That was a good Jungle Cruise, by the way, wasn't it? I really enjoyed that skipper. He was great. Had some new jokes I had never heard before. This is a joke. It is June. My goodness. Southern California is so bizarre. On my way over to Hungry Bear to do a little Rivers of America update, and I noticed this here Mark Twain pulling out of his dry dock. Looks like it's about ready to make a tour around the Rivers of America to replace the Columbia, which is currently docked at Frontierland. I wonder if we'll get to see this touring while we do our update. Wow, he's really giving himself a lot of clearance. I wonder if he's going... I wonder if how hard that thing... Oh, you know what it is? He's got to get back on the track. That's what it is. He's got to go all the way back, probably to Center Fantasmic, so that he can reconnect with the proper track. You know, like a train track, you know how the train track can split? That's probably what's happening here. So he's got to follow the track all the way back behind that, and then they switch it. All right, back on the Hungry Bear Trail, and now yesterday we got some good footage of the guys actually painting the truss right there. You can see how it's mid-paint right now. I'm gonna be saying that a lot today, I guess. Yesterday we did this. I'm gonna try to recreate that for you, but yesterday we got some good footage of some guys painting the truss there, and also noted that there's a whole bunch of new trees that are being planted, especially that one right there in our line of sight. But all those trees you see in the foreground are all new. So it's, you know, we're getting really close as far as that goes. And you can also see that they have finished. I don't remember if this was complete, the rock work up there, the painting. I don't think that was complete as of our last update from the Hungry Bear Trail here. Let's go take a look at the knotholes. So there's the river. This right there, I think we've noted this before, that's the stairs from the Davy Crockett as you exit, if I recall. And there you can see the right-hand side. Whoops, get in there. That is the right-hand side of the trail leading down into, you know, alongside the Hungry Bear. And then you are going to turn left into the tunnel that takes you into Star Wars Land. Now also, I think all the rock work is complete down here. The paving. Well, look at that. We're on the secret path, and there is the Mark Twain in all her glory, with just two guests up front. I wish they would wave at me. Here's the pilot. He doesn't look like he's having any fun at all. Come on, man, you're driving the Mark Twain. Best views you can get of the river and of the Mark Twain or Columbia, whichever you prefer, as it goes around the river, is right up there on that fort, or whatever you want to call it. I guess it's a part of a pirate ship. Go up there and then look back this way as the boats come your way. It's a beautiful, beautiful view, and it also gives you a great shot going into Critter Country. You can watch all the people coming in and out of Critter Country. It's pretty great. By the way, take a look at this. You can get a clear shot straight on through Tom Sawyer's Island and into a part of the other side of the river that we've never seen before. I was hoping we'd be able to see, you know, the Native American village from here, but I don't know where that's at in relation to this shot. I want to say it's further to the left, but I'm not sure. Still, it's kind of interesting that this shot that we're getting here. I'm sorry. Now from here we got a pretty good view of Fort Wilderness. Word on the street is that there is no chance, none whatsoever, that Fort Wilderness will be open to the public. In fact, even less so than before. They closed it up, but now they have, since they did the remodel of the island, well, it's not really much of a remodel, but since they did what they did, they've actually enclosed it. It is now, meaning there's a roof on that thing inside. You can't see it, but there's a roof in there, and it's actually now a very formal cast member break area. There's a whole, I mean, it's pretty elaborate break area there, not just for Fantasmic cast, but anybody working on Tom Sawyer's Island. I guess anybody really who wants to go in there, you know, as a cast member. And we were speculating, Ian and I, a few weeks ago about whether or not we were going to be able to get up close to Settler's Cabin, which is right around that corner right there. Settler's Cabin, first of all, has been torn down and then rebuilt. And as I understand it, it's not, the old Settler's Cabin was actually just like 4 walls with a fake facade on it. This is an actual, more or less, cabin, I guess. They said that you could actually live in there. That's what's being reported. I don't know if that's true or not, because why would you do that unless guests could visit it? But that is not the case. From what I understand, guests, well, the same turn in exists where you had to turn in right next to Fort Wilderness, and you couldn't get to the end of the island. I had thought, because you could see a railing around the edge of the island there when you look through the things. I couldn't do that, by the way, because cast member told me to stop taking pictures. She was nice about it, but she just asked me to stop. Anyway, guests will not be able to access the end of the island, and therefore will not be able to access the new Settler's Cabin, which, like I said, it's curious why they would make it a more elaborate cabin than before. I thought it was fine. And right on the heels of the Mark Twain is the Columbia. She was moving at a brisk pace. I noticed when I was filming the Mark Twain from the parking structure that it seemed to be going slower than usual. And I thought I remember hearing that would be intentional, because they're trying to match the previous length of the tour, the time it took to go around the island from before, because it's a shorter trip now in terms of distance. So a shorter distance at the same speed would be shorter time, but they're trying to extend it by making it go slower. So that would make sense. That's a logical thing to do. Won't be long before we can go below decks, you guys. You want to go below decks with me right now? Let's just take a look and see what's going on. You guys remember the little quasi-museum that they have down there, where you could walk around inside and see what it used to be like in miniature, I guess. What it used to be like to live on one of these ships, with the crew quarters and the captain's quarters, which you can see right through those little windows there, and where they kept the provisions and they made the fish stew. That was always fun. You had to watch your head, though. Mind thy head. Next stop, Fresh Bakes, a little pin shopping at the Westward Ho Trading Company. Let's see what's new. I found what's new. They've got a new limited edition Herald pin. Oh, charming characters. That's what this is, and you got a little sled inside there. This one is Pin Trading Tales. That looks like the octopus dude. I can't remember his name from Finding Dory. The Ed O'Neill character, I think. Here's an Yzma. If Sarah were here, she'd do a fantastic Yzma impression. Something about flipping switches and, you know, going on rides down to the basement. Here's a commemorative limited edition pin that commemorates the world's worst lightsaber duel ever. It's baffling how good Star Wars is, but that lightsaber duel is pretty sad. Father's Day pin, and a Goofy since 1932 pin. And then you got this one here, which is, you know, obviously they brought back Space Mountain rather than Hyperspace Mountain, so we've got new pins for that. And we've got new pins for Cars 3, featuring Lightning McQueen and Cruz Ramirez. There's another one of those charming characters ones. This is Mr. Toad. Is that like a wheel in there? I can't tell what's in there exactly. Practically perfect in every way. I love Mary Poppins. I almost got that pin just now. Here's another Mary Poppins. She's getting a lot more play than she used to, which I think is great. And here's a third. Oh. Let's go pink. That's when she comes flying in. She's needed. Stay weird. Okay. That Disneyland Railroad pin. Part of the Disney Parks collection. That is beautiful. I love it. Pirates of the Caribbean. These are nice. It's a small world. I'd like to see the rides represented more. Matterhorn. Haunted Mansion. That's a great piece of art right there. Space Mountain with Stitch. Well, let's go across the way, Fresh Bake, shall we? Because we ain't done shopping yet. We got to go in this here Pioneer Mercantile to find some mercantile that's such like the Pioneers, like this Indiana Jones hat, I guess. and a dream catcher. Need one of those. I don't know if that's a good price or not. $6 for this. For a dream catcher. You get, oh look at, I didn't even notice this before, with the little hooks or horseshoes. That's what I love about Disney shops, is they go the extra mile for the details there. Is that a belt? That should be part of my Frontierland Day costume. It's this leathery belt for $35, you guys. Or a head wrap. I guess you wrap that on your head for $12.99. You can barely tell, but this is a Splash Mountain t-shirt established in 1881. That's Splash Mountain. I had no idea. It's called the Chickapin Hill Logging Company. Why did I not know that? We're making huge splash. And they offer spectacular service. Oh my god, that's the cutest thing ever. That is a great shirt. This shirt is, that's a $40 shirt, and it's awesome. I love it. Oh look, sock. Get to me. Some Frontierland Disney socks. I would like to see more Disney actually on there, because these are just regular socks now. When I get these home, they won't be Disney socks. They're only Disney socks while they're in here. $17.99. You know what I'm saying? Like, they stop being good. I mean, you kind of know you got them at Disneyland, but they don't say Disney on them. I don't want it to say, put a hidden Mickey on there or something. I don't know. The merchandise in here is not very Frontierlandy for the most part. Are these mugs? Is this a Frontierland mug? No, it's not. It is something else. It's an airplane. I don't understand that mug, but you know what I do understand? Let's watch a little TV while we're in here.
So he gets himself a horse and a rope and a song, and he buys himself a hat, fancy boots, shiny spurs, and
I could listen to that for a while, I think. Yeah, that's it for the Frontierland themed merchandise in here, I think. Everything else is pretty standard. They moved, I don't know if, did we cover this before? Cash Wrap used to be over here. That's now bathroom on the other side of that wall, I think. They expanded the bathrooms on the other side there, and then changed or reconfigured the Cash Wrap in here. Oh look, Pocahontas. Let's go next door. This is where you get boots and hats. I'm just kidding. I wish you could get boots here. What would a Disney boot look like? Leather bracelets. In the $12 variety, I guess. This is new. Mickey boxers. And if I'm not mistaken, yep, I thought I saw some more over here. Stitch boxers. Look at that. Guys, how about it? By the way, these boxers are $20 for the boxers. Again, though, not a lot of Frontierland themed specific merchandise. You know, do I ask for so much? Like, I don't want it to be 100% Disney, like standard merchandise, but I also don't want it to be like a bag of seed, you know, or feed. If it's gonna be, if you're gonna give somebody a bag of feed, which I don't mind, put a Mickey on it. Give me both. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really Frontierland for me. It's cute though. Digging the music. But at least we do have the giant buffalo. That's good. I had the Back to the Future canoe. You guys remember that scene from Back to the Future with the canoe? Okay. That's cool. 8-bit Mike.
Stucky. I know it's a kid's hat.
8-bit Mickey.
Here comes trouble.
Here comes trouble. Yeah. That's accurate.
$22.